on RTV6, toxic trouble in homes in central Indiana, and there is no way for you to see or smell the problem. A scented candle or a fresh coat of paint could initially hide the danger. Tonight, Call 6 investigator Rafael Sanchez has more on a family forced to flee their home and why they may not be alone.
Unless you have a police report or a nosy neighbor, you could make a six-figure mistake involving a home unless you look at the walls, the carpeting, and even the air vents. They hold the truth that someone may try to hide from you. These are the moments that tug at their hearts. Birthdays, campfires, family time. This house in Mooresville is where Chris and Jennifer Nugent wanted to retire. After buying it in May 2013, the former Marine and his wife remodeled and repainted it.
We had the whole house actually fully inspected by an inspection company, and there's no termite, no mold, there was nothing.
Despite that, their kids were often sick months later. There were doctor's visits for coughing, diarrhea, and vomiting. Their dog suddenly died of cancer, and the parents were overcome with unexplainable fatigue.
We were extremely short of breath.
Yeah. So that's another thing, is everybody felt like they were having asthma attacks. None of us have asthma.
This past February, the couple bought 2 do-it-yourself test kits that would change their lives. Results show their home is contaminated with meth. Rooms upstairs are 3 times above the state-accepted standards, and downstairs, nearly 18 times above safe levels.
They just purposely poisoned our children. I don't know how people can do that. Shame on them.
It's so unsafe. The couple uses a face mask and gloves to get items they can take out. The Nugents are now stuck. A limbo only a lawsuit can resolve. The seller's realty company, Carpenter Realtors, does not believe it or its listing agents should be held responsible. State police records show no meth reports at the address to identify a suspect.
Our best guess is that we actually find maybe 20% of the labs that are operational.
Since 2007, more than 3,400 homes, apartments, and outbuildings have been identified as a meth lab in Indiana, and our state could lead the nation again in the number of related busts. That's the visible. The invisible is the actual number of homes polluted.
They can have significant amounts of contamination in these homes and never know it. There might not be any staining because they didn't spill anything or they did clean up after themselves. Like I said, the vast majority is through the gas, and so that's how it gets into the walls, into the carpet, and into the air systems. If we as law enforcement never know that there was a lab there, then there's no way for that homeowner to know either.
Meth is so hazardous, the cleanup can cost as much as $10,000. The Nugent's insurance company, Indiana Farm Bureau, rejected their claim, citing their policies have a pollution and latent defect exclusions. At Crisis Cleaning, they're hearing from more people shocked to find out meth was cooked in the home they bought.
We've tested homes that people have cleaned with bleach, and they are still above the state limit. So bleach does not solve this meth issue.
The state-certified business decontaminates properties with meth. The cleaning and retesting can take up to 2 weeks. The Nugents are at a loss, their home unlivable, their frustration unwavering with the people who put them on this road.
I hope God has mercy on her soul. I mean, no one should be able to get away with this.
A meth test is not part of the home inspection process. It is optional, if even rarely offered to people, but it only costs about $50, and so it can save you so much more money than having to clean up the home from contamination, of course, medical bills, and of course, everyone wants to be inside their home as opposed to being forced out. As for those who try to hide meth from buyers and other people, it is hard to get out of the carpeting, the walls, and the air vents, and that's where the test comes in. Erica, now back to you.